Hi everybody, I wanted to get you a real quick summary video of my experience thus far with WeWork. So I started, I, I visited WeWork back in May, and then because I spent a month with the family in the Philippines, we weren't able to do anything. But as soon as I could, I came back, and over this last 2 weeks, I've been spending about, I think today is the fifth day, and I just wanted to share with you my experiences thus far. So this in Coral Gables, right? Let me start with this. It's the WeWork building is right there, and then now I didn't realize that in the last month they actually opened up the second building, which is where we had the Twitter workshop this morning. So that's where I am right now. It's much nicer design, very open space. But this is where I'm currently. This is my home location right now in Coral Gables, right off of Ponce de Leon. That that the this patio or this balcony up here is um, is also part of WeWork. This is when did a tour. This their connection space, their network area, and basically this is where they set up the nodes for the internal offices. So WeWork is comprised of hot desks where you can just walk in and put your laptop someplace and off you go. And that's what I'm doing. But you can also get office space, and as much as two people or one person in a private office space, two people, three people, four people, they'll configure it accordingly. The In this new place, which is literally three buildings down on Giralda Avenue, they actually have somebody coming in and a client that's taking up the whole sixth floor. So they have that kind of client as well, where they're just paying rent to WeWork, and basically WeWork's doing everything for them. We're allowed to put in, if we want to put in our own network devices, hook it up to their network. We can do that too. VoIP, we can use theirs or we can use ours. This is an example of like a four person pod, or is it a 6 person pod? I forget. I think it's a 6 person pod. It's kind of like the communal layout of reserved offices for WeWork, right? So this could be as many as five different companies taking up this space, and companies can configure their rooms. You could have, I think, Kayak. They have a development team of about 12 people taking up two specific spaces, which means that there's specific card swipes for each of the space, and your card can be configured to the front desk for hot desks, and then each of the offices will have a swipe, so you'll be able to access not just the common area but also specific offices. This is the patio that I told you about. Common area. They have mixers and yeah. End of the day, Friday night, somebody's always sponsoring something, so they'll have vendors and companies come and sponsor like happy hour here. The WeWork mug, good coffee machines, by the way. This is an example of uh, the booths that are available, as well as bistro tables. This is an example of the phone booth where you can have private conversations. I just used it earlier in order to record a quick video on the Twitter workshop that I sent over to um Steve and Tiffany. The booth, always something going on. So they have this posted everywhere, and um, it's they try to engage uh, the community as much as they can. So they'll have vendors coming in at lunch, do pizza lunches. At the end of the day, do workshops. Um, National Lasagna Day. You remember lunch and Carrot Express? So this um, restaurant around here that's doing promo work. This is the common area that we used for the workshop this morning. Um, this right in the corner. This all the way to the back of that common area, and you can see like again bistro tables. Sorry, bistro tables over here, and then the kitchen far back over there. This is part of the common area as well. You can have different spaces, so you can have collaboration, conversations. That's where I'm set up right now. And here's the talk being given. It's just a pull down screen with an overhead projector. Very, very easy. Pac-Man tables. This is looking from the kitchen all the way to the presentation. These are some stock photos from the web page. This is the building in Ponce de Leon. So you've got a combination of uh, sofas, bistro tables, and then work tables over here. This is your kitchen. Coffee available. Oh, they have a like a small store where you can purchase snacks, and you just use your. I'll show you their app, but they have an app um, that you can use for WeWork. Conference rooms, some small ones. They've got a conference room for 8 people, and I think they've got one for 12 as well. You can book the conference rooms for somebody that like me that's got a hot desk contract. I've got like I believe it's 2 or 3 credits, and booking one of the conference room is 1 credit per month. The outside, that's the bar. Um, a lot of presentations are held in this bar. Off to the left hand side, they'll just set up the presentation and then set up pizzas and very easy, very mobile. Again, this is the one of the space upstairs. So like in the Ponce de Leon office, they've got 3 floors, and this is like the penthouse. And you see this. So these are private offices. I can swipe and go in, but I can't go into the individual offices. But the restrooms are behind the door, so the restrooms are protected as well. A good view of the phone booths. Very, very useful, right? I mean, and they're soundproof. The soundproofing is excellent. You can't hear anything. You can't hear the person beside you. Um, Printer, everything else. So the other thing that I wanted to mention is that right now above head, instead of white noise, they do this kind of like spa music. I'm sure there's a white noise machine behind that too, but it kind of masks just the noise, and it's put some rhythm to it. So it's very nice. I'm gonna show you the um, so here's a WeWork application. So here's that application for WeWork, and the application they have an area that's for my building, and let me see if I can install that app on my machine. 1 second.